Hello, friends. Welcome back. I'm going to play a black box game called Mario Bros. You may or may not have heard of Mario Bros. It's about a couple of plumbers, fat Italians. Um, yeah, they like to kick turtles. Let me just upload this video right quick. I'll be right with you. It's, Probably should have did this before starting this next video. Do 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 do. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is kind of themed um themes. I don't know really know how to explain what I'm trying to. Basically, I want to do all the black box games, and then after that, I want to do like I don't know wrestling games, and then games of um, movies, like movie inspired games, and then sports games. Um, did I say wrestling games? So, yeah, shit like that. This way, I instead of just playing a bunch of random games every time I stream, um, there could be kind of like a continuity. In this way, at the same time, I'll be able to kind of build up my playlists. So, like, one week I'll just do Black Box, and then next week, for example, not set in stone, but I'll just do like all beat 'em ups, and then all the week after that, I will do all movie inspired games, and then um, cartoon inspired games because there's a lot of like Bugs Bunny's birthday blowout, stuff like that, Tiny Toons, etc., etc. Yeah, this was back in the day when they used to say phase instead of stage. We saw that on Wrecking Crew. Not a big deal. Nothing really to note. Just to me, it's interesting. All right. Whoa, bro. The fuck? Thought Mario was allowed to jump on shit. This game, yeah. I remember playing this with my cousins a long time ago. Jesus. That was, yeah, we're definitely in the era of games where it's extremely stiff, the controls. I hate to keep complaining and harping on that, but it's so friggin' true. Like, you gotta be precise on the jumps. You gotta get like a little running start. Give me my coins. Red Shell. What's up, Red Shell? Fuck. Green Fireball. This guy's pissed. think it's because a lot of these games were like modeled after arcade games, which were never fair. They weren't designed to be fair. They were designed to steal your money. This was an early example of microtransactions in game. Well, I wouldn't really say it's a microtransaction per se, but again, the games were just designed to steal your money, so they're unfair as hell. All right, so if you double tap them, if you boop them twice, they flip back over, so don't boop them twice. So we're in phase 2 right now. Determined. Yes. We're doing pretty good here. Hey, test your skills. Oh, I forgot you could go to eat. You could run to the one side and come out the other side. Give me the money, give me the money. Give me the money. One more. It's insane to see how much the Mario franchise has evolved over the years. Looking at something like this. Ooh. Oh shit. It could they Why can't you jump on stuff in these games? I don't know. And the best thing I could describe these games is this is like a crazy person's fever dream. Because it's like, what universe is this in? He just gets lowered down on, it looks like a lug nut. Bunch of crazy, unruly crabs are coming to get you. And you want to run to one side of the screen and come out the other. Let's see what game B is. I haven't played this game in forever. I know this is a common theme on my videos. I talk about how stiff the controls are, what are some of my other musings. I haven't played this game in 30 years. These games are brutal. Nintendo hard. Hashtag. Let's save it. I don't give a fuck. Could give 2 fucks. And a shit. Yeah, my short that I posted about using save states, that got a lot of thumbs downs. Which, you know. I don't know if that was a comparative thumbs down, like, hey, I don't use save states, blah, blah, or like, hey, you suck because you use save states. I don't care. I don't. That was a little unfair placement. But, alright, we move on. Alright, I'm done. Complaining. No, I'm not done. I'm gonna complain some more. Alright, I just, see, look at that. The POW has been with us for how long now? Many years. Since 1983. 1980 freaking 3. Can you believe that? I can't believe Mario is still popular. I'm not saying that like, why? I'm baffled that, you know, I'm just baffled that he's still popular. I'm happy. How could you not? Oof. How could you not love Mario? Ooh. But it's just crazy. It's rarely do you see something like that. Like, kids are so, you know, they only really care about what's new. Confused. It said P4 down the bottom. Oh, Fate for phase, not player. Yeah, kids are kind of fickle, man. They only really care about what's new. So, for them to be interested in something like Mario, something that's... I was born in '82, so I mean, when Mario came around, like, oh shit, he gets picked. Oh, they turn into red shells if you don't. Makes sense. He's pissed off. He's like, get off, get me back on my feet already. Yeah, kids usually just care about what's new. And this came out 40 years ago. That's, holy cow. When you really like put it into that kind of perspective, like, this came out 40 years ago. 40. And I can remember playing this at my cousin's house. It's insane. Yeah, I saw something on Instagram. I forgot the Instagram account, but it's a dude. He's like a collector. Yeah. He's talking about. Oh, excuse me. He was talking about, or he put a video about how he found a bunch of Mario toys at like figures at Target, and I was like, oh man. I commented, next time I go to Target, I'm gonna go check that out. And it just dawned on me that they still make toys for something that came out 40 years ago. I mean, they still make G.I. Joes, I'm assuming. And that's been out. G.I. Joe's been out even longer. But still, just to put that into perspective. I guess it's because I liked I liked G.I. Joe, the show. I didn't really play with the toys that much. I did, but not really. I had more wrestlers. Like, I play with a lot of, like, the Hasbro WWF figures, and had some WCW figures, and Jakks, when those came out, the Jakks Pacific WWF toys. I remember I would keep calling Toys R Us, like, what figure you got? And they'd always being like, oh. You could tell, like, they were getting annoyed because I kept calling. It's like, they only have Razor Ramon and Goldust. Like, don't you remember from the last time, you little bastard? But, you know, perfect. Yeah, those toys were really cool, but not durable. I remember the legs, the arms and legs would snap off like a dry twig. And I remember I went through a lot of Bret Hart figures because Bret Hart was my favorite wrestler during the next, what was it, the new generation, next generation? Basically when he was the face of the company. had so many different Bret Hart figures because I would try to put everybody in the sharpshooter and his friggin' legs would just break right off. And I remember I used to have those hard plastic Power Ranger figures, which were really cool. They had like fully posable arms and legs, hands and feet, and I had a Black Ranger, and I always thought the Black Ranger's helmet was the coolest. Him and Red. All the rest, I was not a huge. I liked all the Power Rangers, but in terms of their helmets, I would say red and black had the best helmets. As you may or may not know, Jason David Frank passed away, had an untimely passing a couple months back, and that was my my first video on YouTube was doing a watch along / review of his debut on the show. So if you wanted to, you could go back and check that out. Kind of random, but I don't really talk about my past videos very much. Because I mean, that was only in November, but it definitely I've come a long way since then. So I'm gonna cut it off there because I actually have to go to sleep. Gotta get up super early for work. Thank you for tuning in. If you watch this later, thank you. I gotta also get my Twitch up here at some point. I'm gonna do that at another time when I have more time. But in terms of grading, I'm gonna give Mario Brothers the thumbs up. Check it out, and I'll catch you guys probably tomorrow. If not, I'm going on vacation soon, so I should have wore this shirt when I do pro wrestling. This is my pro wrestling T-shirt. It's in Japanese, so we got Fighter Hayabusa on there. Can't really see it, but it says FWA on his belt. So Famicom Wrestling Association. Anyway, catch you guys later. Have a good night. Bye.